Alright, so today I'm going to be doing some watches. I'm going to list some watches. I've got all kinds of different watches over here. I've got a couple cameras as well that I use for video. This one I'll do for top-down video of me showing the condition of a watch. Like, I'll essentially just you know, go over the whole watch and show it off. And I don't talk to her in my videos because they're eBay videos, but yeah, we got a bunch of different watches I'm gonna try and put online. So this one I'm actually going to stash away. This is a vintage Lucerne watch. They call it a tachymeter dive watch. I think it's about 36 millimeter. I just got this one recently and it's not running, so I'm gonna put this one away, and someday I might fix it. I'm not sure. Okay, so we got a Zodiac. This is a Zodiac Sea Wolf. This one is white and blue and tan. It's a quartz watch. You've got the Zodiac Seamaster, or I'm sorry, Zodiac Sea Dragon logo right there. These are really cool watches. They're worth about 200-ish. This one in this condition I'm probably going to get 200 for. It's got a signed clasp right there. And then we have a Sharky. This is the Sharky SKX007. It's based off of the Seiko SKX007. It's got a dive bezel. You know, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's got a sapphire crystal and what is this, ceramic. This I'm going to probably get 100-ish for, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I'm not entirely sure yet, but you know, something like that. And then we got a Bulova. So this is a Bulova Marine Star. I think I could get 2 to 3 for this guy. It's got a rotating bezel. It's a chronograph. It is a quartz watch. I think it's 200 meters water resistance. Not too shabby. The model number is usually... Oh, that's weird. The model's usually on the dial, but it's not on this one. It is... I think it's right there, maybe? Yeah, it's right here. So that's the model number if you're interested. And then I've had this watch before. I've sold it successfully. I think I made $350 on it. This is a Citizen minute repeater. This is a solar quartz watch. This one in particular, every one of these I buy needs a new capacitor. So I need to factor that in, which is about 16 to 20 bucks. This is a really cool watch because I believe if you hold this top button, yeah, it'll start chiming, and you read each one of these chimes as the time, so it's probably going to chime 12 times for 12 o'clock, I think. That's 15 minutes. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, so it's 12:25. Pretty cool, right? We got this really thin. I think this is like 5.5 millimeter Tissot. I'm hoping to get I think 200-ish for this one. It is super thin. It is a quartz watch. It's got sapphire crystal. There is the model number if you want to look into it. I think that was worth about 2. And then we have an Omega. I believe this is an Omega Deville. This one is worth, I'm going to try and get, I think, 500 for it. Women's watches are kind of weird. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. I think I could get 5 for it. It's a very small watch. That's probably the size of a dime, maybe. These are kind of hard to move, but we'll see. And then we have another Zodiac Sea Wolf, and this one is a beautiful chronograph. It's got that retro chronograph look. I actually quite like this watch. I would keep it in my personal collection. Maybe it feels a bit smaller, but this is a really cool watch. I really, really, really like it. I think I could get like 300 to 400 for this one. We'll see, but this is actually one of my favorite watches in this entire lot. I really, really enjoy it. We got a Tag Heuer. This is just a Tag Heuer Professional 200 meter water resistance. These usually go, and it doesn't have the original band, so you probably have to knock about $100 off just because of that. It is a brand new NATO band though, or NATO strap, but oh, I don't know. I think I might be able to get 4 to 5 for this one. We'll see. It's in pretty decent condition. Some of the gold plating's wearing off on the bezel, but we'll see. And then we have just a Casio G-Shock multi-band 6 watch. That's also solar. These are really, really good set it and forget it watches. I actually think they're some of the most affordable set and forget watches. They're super durable. They're well made. They last forever. You don't have to do anything to it except put it in the windowsill for, you know, at least once every 3 months. So I really like this watch. I think it's pretty good. It's not worth much though. I think I could get $60 or $80 for this watch, which is kind of crazy considering how much tech is in it. And then we have, so this one is a carbon fiber, what is this? Range band, multi-band 6 solar. So this is basically the way better version of the last watch. It's got a couple sensors in it. I think it's got 2 sensors. Should even say twin sensor. Yeah, there it is. Triple sensor. Sorry, it's got 3 sensors. Derp. This one's worth, I don't know, 200, 250-ish maybe. This one's in pretty good condition. It's got the cat on the back, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this watch. This is a really cool watch. And the cool thing about this version, because I've had these before, this model's been out forever, but if we look right here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick that up. Yeah, you could see the fiber, the carbon fiber in the band, which is really cool. And that's what's new with this one. So this is a newer model. Might be like 3-ish years old at this point, maybe, but I think I might be able to get, yeah, like 250 maybe. And then we have a Michelle watch. And this watch is pretty beat up, but it's fully functional, this is the first Michelle chronograph I've ever bought that's fully functional, which is kind of crazy. Most of the chronographs like the stick and they don't work. This has got some sparkliness in it. This is I think this is a Chinese movement even. I had to look at it because I had to put a new battery in it. But yeah, these watches, I don't know. Might be able to get 100 for it, considering it's got scratches and everything. I'm thinking like 100, maybe 150. I don't know. Okay, and then we have, this is a beautiful, I believe it's pronounced Bauhaus. It's a Bauhaus Max Bill. This watch, I think I'm going to be able to get 800 for, maybe. It's an automatic movement. It's Swiss made. It should say, well, it's going to say made in Germany, but the movement, I believe, is a Swiss caliber. Or it's some kind of a modified ETA movement of some kind, but this is a beautiful watch. Actually, man, if I wanted to have a nice dress watch in my collection, this would be the one. It is so beautiful. I love the white dial and the black border and the black indices and little bits of lume. Yeah, this is a really cool watch. I would keep it, but need the money. Okay, so this is an older Citizen. This watch, I think I'm gonna have to replace the capacitor in eventually. It's a ProMaster I don't know what model it is. Citizen's weird about modeling their watches, but it's a radio-controlled watch. It's got a chronograph, 200-meter water resistance, and it's got an internal bezel that you can rotate with this crown, which is pretty cool. I might be able to get 200 to 300 for this once I get a new capacitor in it. Like, it's running right now, but I'm really thinking that, yeah, so, I mean, it shows that it's got juice in it, but I'm guessing if I let this sit for another week, it's going to die. So, we'll see, and it shouldn't. And then we have another Sharky. So, this is, I believe the brand, the actual brand of these is Heimdallr, but people also call them Sharkies. I put a new strap on this one. I can't remember why I did that. Oh, right, because, yeah, I remember why. Okay, the old strap it had the spring bars that you can press out with the little tab, and the tab broke off of one, and I had to get my jeweler's saw, and I had to saw the spring bar off it and put a new strap on. But yeah, this is a really cool watch, actually. So these are pretty inexpensive. I think they're about 160-ish brand new, maybe 180. This is the James Bond, what is it? Omega Seamaster 300-meter James Bond version. It's got the Fotina on it. It's got 200 meters water resistance, is what they say. It's an automatic. It's got a, I believe it's an NH36 in there. And it's made out of titanium. So this, and it's got a sapphire crystal, aluminum escape valve, which I believe it works. So this is a lot of watch for the money. Like, if this were a Swiss watch, you'd be paying $800+ for this, even used. So yeah, I think I could get maybe 125 to 150 for this in the condition it's in. And then last but not least, we have a Shinola. This is just your typical Shinola Argonite 715. I think it's a Runwell of some kind. That's usually what they are. But it's got sapphire. It's a pretty big face. I think this might be like 47 millimeter. New battery. These watches, these men's watches that are with these kind of wire lug, like World War II style looking watch faces, I want to say should be able to get 3 to 4 for this one, 250 at the lowest. But these, I mean, these Shinola watches, like I bought a Birdie Shinola watch, and it isn't moving because it's got a one of those wrap bracelets or wrap leather bands, and it's worn. And to replace that leather band, like they're kind of proprietary, not really. You get third-party ones, but people don't. They're kind of pricey, so that one hasn't moved. So we'll see what to do with that. But yeah, I also got a couple watches. I got a Bulova in here, which I'm not going to get out at the moment. But there's another watch in there. Got another Citizen here, and I have a Victorinox there. So yeah, this is my next round of watches. They're all running. They're all working except for this Lucerne that I talked about earlier, which is super sweet. I think this is from the 60s, maybe 70s. This is a really cool watch. The date indicator doesn't work, and it doesn't want to tick, and I've got it fully wound. So I'm guessing that there's quite a bit wrong with it. I didn't pay too much for it, and if this was serviced, it'd be worth $300 to $450, I think. So yeah, it's kind of what I'm working on at the moment. I've also got some other stuff that I'm gonna get to at some point, but a couple things at a time, right? Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I don't know, hopefully somebody learned something. I mean, it's kind of interesting how much these watches can be worth. And I do buy these. I pay quite a bit for them, and somehow manage to make some kind of a profit off of them once I sell them. But you know, I've got to buy it, vet it, test it, clean it, and replace batteries or replace movements and clean it up, and then I have to take photos of it. Now I'm doing videos as well because eBay allows videos, and it's actually quite a bit of work. But the thing is I'll take watches that are in a questionable state, that the seller, like, they just don't want to deal with it. And I'll make sure, I'll look into it and see what state it's actually in, and then I will put it on eBay for the right price for what it's worth. So it's a lot of work, and but I enjoy doing it, and I like collecting all the different tools, and like I keep buying stuff, and like, yeah, I've got all these spring bars, for instance. So I'm collecting spring bars now. And then every time I buy some watches, they might come with some extra tools. So I've got a little Altoids container full of tools and all kinds of stuff. So it's a lot of fun. If you have a steady hand and can work with small parts, and you know, I'm always dropping stuff on the carpet and losing things, and it's so much fun. But if you can manage it, you know, it's a decent amount of fun. Kind of a money sink, though. I don't think I've actually made any profit yet. I'm actually pretty. I haven't made any profit yet, but if I work hard enough, I think I will someday. It's kind of a hobby at the moment. But anyways, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all later.